And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we have a chance to witness history here today. There's one player everyone's got their eyes on. Mayer. She's on the verge of breaking the Major League single-season home run record.
And you can feel the buzz in the stadium, Boog. This is a record that transcends the game of baseball. This is national news. Her chase for this record has been absolutely remarkable to watch. And the game itself here will actually take a back.
So 2 down, Mayer, the next up for the Padres.
And you can feel the intensity in the ballpark. Everyone wondering if this will be the at-bat that sees her break the record.
Mayer mashed a homer in her last game. Tatis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Tatis around second, coming home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And There's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out on the play. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to the second now. And Petco. Man at first, 1 away.
The designated hitter, Mayer.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. This one's got a chance. And that's a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this hitter, her bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives her the ability.
That one is absolutely belted. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Mayer.
Inside, and it's 1-0. Tatis off of first with 2 away. That one drilled left field. That's back. Adios, Pelota.
What a moment. You know what she's feeling on the inside. This is an achievement that will define her career. Something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where she goes from here, she'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment in what has been a remarkable season for her. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
And here is Mayer. She's already homered in this game. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have...
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
One-two now. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 7-7. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Mayer.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now a check swing, but she held up. That missed by a lot. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with her at bats, and the biggest one she's had so far. She doesn't look anxious at all.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth.
Well, I'm not sure what she was waiting on right there. She got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that she was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
One out, runner at second. Xander Bogaerts getting ready to hit. The winning run on second base. And that one is lifted in the air. Bolger should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Back here in San Diego, all set for the bottom of the 11th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Tying run at the plate. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Such great concentration. Everybody.
Here's Joey Gallo.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one. Mayer with a valiant job in defeat. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run. Mayer. Just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help her team get a win today. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Mayer. And singing she likes pitching at home.
For her, there is no place like home. She's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect her when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as she has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that she's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
First pitch, 111.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Griffin Konai will hit next. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty.
No strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This to third. Gets it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Adam first, the first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Connor Norby. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Austin Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. Ball 1 there.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the DH, Dane Myers. Mayer back to work. Myers batting 6th in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Swing and a ground ball. Steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what she was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and the count's full. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Grisham off of first with 2 away. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo. Mayer. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that is out of play. Mayer went deep in her most recent game.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air, right field. Konai moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
High spot. 0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And now for the Marlins, Griffin Konai. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Outside. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jonah Bride now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That just misses, and that is ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they lead it 1-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Out to short. Bogarts sends it across to first. One up, one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hayes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Now a chance for Dane Myers. That's a strike.
0-1.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-2. On the ground to third. Slings to first. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Mayor.
And that one fouled off. In the air, right side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mayer back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Grisham,
0-1.
first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Nick Fortes, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
She's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. She's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Popped up.
Ball, all you.
Mayer pulls it down. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If she gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for her to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in San Diego, here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking, and she's up to 7 strikeouts in this one. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The Fish down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1-0.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Check swing, called strike. Just
missed. That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Marlins 1. Mayer with a homer in her last game. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
1-2.
To the right side, right. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get the hitter to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And we're back. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. Strike one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one out to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now here's the Marlins DH, Dane Myers, has grounded out a couple of times.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Here's the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Up the middle, Cronenworth. No play, that's an infield single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So a man at first. Digging in, Trent Grisham. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
So digging in, Austin Hayes.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
This could end it. Got it! And that's the ball game. Mayer with a nice outing on the mound, even if the results at the plate weren't as good.
And Boog, being able to grow from a game where not everything goes your way is essential to succeeding in the majors. I want to see how she responds to this one.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd. And pretty much all anyone in the baseball world is talking about right now, the new single-season home run record. What a run it has been. Guys, how do you make sense of what we've seen?
This is absolutely awesome. So exciting. I thought I was going to run out of placatas. But just watching this unfold, the discipline that it takes to stay focused on your approach day in and day out.
Yeah, discipline plus the fact the amount of pressure that you're dealing with as you get closer to the award makes it very special.
Well, congratulations again to the new single-season home run record holder.
Mayer, ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mayer will hit next. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one got a piece of her. He had 2 strikes on her and he hit her. First and second, no outs. Here's Jason Hayward. Campusano, the lead runner, out at second. Mayer on at first with nobody out. Popped up, infield fly called there. Hoskins.
In effect.
First and second, 1 out. Gallo, the next to hit. To third, a sliding stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Padres nothing. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
The designated hitter, Mayer.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Adios, Pelota. She circles the bases. Home run number 75 on the year, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
She's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen her hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and she gets it up in the air.
Back here in San Diego, now it's the DH, Mayer. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chorio drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the DH for the Padres, Mayer. She's already homered here in this one.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe she's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Out towards right center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's Bogarts now. In the dirt, and the runner holds.
all season long. He's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Runner takes off on the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. She's in there. And they trail by one. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Line drive. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Mayer with a valiant job in defeat. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but she certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Mayer, ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for San Diego, Mayer. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Mayer launched a homer in her most recent game. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Blake Perkins. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And takes low for ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. That to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
One out. Runners at first and second.
The left fielder,
Mayer with a homer in her last game. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. That's the third. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Mayer. 0 for 3 in this one. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And misses inside. Campusano aboard here at first with nobody out.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Way outside, ball 3. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Struck her out swinging. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. So digging in, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Coming home. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Mayer digs in now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This hitter at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And fouled off. With the winning run at the plate here in extra innings. Fought off foul. Koenig is just 1 strike away. That one way outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one missed. One's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. She circles the bases, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every player is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, she did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Mayer had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
This is the kind of game she'll never forget. She was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
Six-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Mayer delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for her team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mayer. Cortez back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
And that is out of play. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
The 0-2. She's trying for third. Hit on the ground to short. Base hit. 1 run in already. A second scores as well, and they lead by 3.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Mayer went deep in her most recent game.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Chorio has this one sized up. Out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch her swing the bat, but this team does not want to let her beat them.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Jake Cronenworth. Runner on the go. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Mayer had a good day at the office.
She definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are 3 perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Mayer. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did. Check swing, and she went 0-2. Weathers fires. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next to the Padres, the designated hitter, Mayer.
She swings and fouls one off. Tatis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball almost got her there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball left side, she'll see another. The Fish up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease her, get her to raise her sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ripped to short. They get the force. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for San Diego, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Mayor. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Sanchez going back on it. Boom goes the dynamite. She blasts one out to right. It's 10-1.
First pitch swinging, and she got the fastball. She knew exactly what to do with it, too. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So here's the Padres DH, Mayor. She's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a base hit right there.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher,
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes on the ground right side. They get 1. Down to second, gets back. She almost ran into another out there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. The Padres down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the series opener here at home. Mayor had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of her huge effort. It's easy to see why she's a key contributor.
Mayor on the mound today, having an outstanding season so far. Can she continue her stellar play? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Mayor. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how she's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, she's more calm and settles in. She's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most pitchers, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, she gets looser, the ball comes out of her hand with more life, and she's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get her team back in the dugout.
Otto Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That one lifted to left. Ornelas sizes this one up, and there's one down.
batting second, the right fielder,
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. in there, and it's 0-1. Right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting first, that's shortstop.
2 down, base is empty, and the batter now, Xavier Edwards. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mayer, the next to hit. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching her and dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization.
Swinging a foul straight back. Mayer working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1.
We've seen her flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If she can keep up this pace she's on, we could be in for something really special.
Late that time, it's strike 2. In the dirt. Machado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Conine sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
At second, the second baseman, J. Cronenworth.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Mayer back to work. On the ground to the left. And that's a foul ball. Bride went deep in his most recent game. To the right side, Cronenworth. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. No left field.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Hayes.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1. No, that's the ball.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 2 hits in the game last night. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Just missed. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. A hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. She's notched 4 strikeouts now. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Homered last night, added another hit as well. There's the strike. Ramirez, in his 2nd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw to second and great jump.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
1 out and a runner at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second.
1-1-1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. And he's out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
That's the ball.
Runner at third, 2 away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Runner stays put at third. One out. Runners at first and second.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take.
2 on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. She wants to get her arms extended. She likes the ball away from her a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Bo's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings, and this one's flared. And that's a base hit. 1 runs in, fires to the plate. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Runners breaking for the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 runs in. He's in there. And they're up by 3.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Back here in Lone Depot Park, bottom 4, and at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conant.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that you can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's the 0-2.
Whoa. 1 and 2.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Just missing there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Strike. Woo.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
She's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
High fly ball out to left field. Ornelas on his way over. Nabs it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Right. In the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. Way high. That one misses. And now 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Merrill makes the play, and that is that. 1 left for Miami. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Mayer went deep in her most recent game. That one outside. 1-0. Tatis, the lead runner, out at second. Machado at first. 1 gone. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby.
For the Marlins, the third baseman, Connor Norby.
Mayer back to work. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. And there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Myers, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say she's convinced, but it looks like she's accepted it.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 down.
Good pitch. She just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Trent Grisham. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Padres leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch inside, 3-1. Out towards right center field.
I got it.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. It's the Padres 5 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, now here is Agustin Ramirez. To third. Handled by Machado. Slings to first, and a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Otto.
So digging in, Otto Lopez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as she tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That to right.
Me.
Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. Strike one.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tatis puts it away, and that is that. So 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Mayer. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that's the third out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one missing low. And there's the automatic.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. She didn't right there.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Dominant performance for her today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and she's had an answer for just about every hitter she's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock her off her stride too much.
Yeah, the batter now, Jonah Bride, outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Grounded to third, could be 2. On to Cronenworth. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And there's a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They still find themselves down 6-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
No, that's a ball.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And down on strikes. And she's up to 7 strikeouts in this one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. That one just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
She used the slow curve very effectively right there. She just spun it up to the plate and had him way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
2 out, space is empty. Now here's Trent Grisham. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And another ball. The Padres up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Padres 6 and the Marlins nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Stanek getting ready to make his season debut. Mayer was a little shaky at the plate, but really excellent on the hill in this one.
The way she was going on the mound in this one, they'll live with the results at the plate. Got to be careful not to let it become a trend, though, or she might get fewer at bats because the skipper can't.
Mayer, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the San Diego Padres taking on. 1 down. And here is Mayer. And Singy, we already know she's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Foul ball there.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. For second homer this series, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mayer.
Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Machado off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Into the second deck it goes. Her second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
She's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack her, she finds a way to punish you. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. She got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and she absolutely tattooed it.
Top 6. Now the DH for the Padres. Mayer. Tinoco measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Tinoco back to work. Oh, that got away from him, and she's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a runner at first. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side. They get one. Down to second. Gets bad. She almost ran into another out there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity.
Runner takes off. Base knock right field. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now, Mayer. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those 2 she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Mayer was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Stepping in for San Diego, Mayer. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Outside low, and that's ball one. Mayer went deep twice in her last game. And a foul ball. Myers with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And there's a ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that's way high. 3-2 now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease her, get her to raise her sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth matched a homer in his last game. Myers checks the runner, and she's back safely. Runner at second here, one gone. Runner takes off for third. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first, one away. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. High in the air, out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, nobody on. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Line drive. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We played 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Brewers 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering is fouled back. Mayer went off for 2 homers in her last game. And that's outside.
1 strike.
That one missed.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in her swing, because she's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Adios, pelota. Her 80th home run of the season. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Always scary for a pitcher when a hitter can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Man at second. That one lifted to left. Mayer. She's there. She's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Back here at American Family Field, here's the left fielder, Mayer.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Koenig, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Ripped to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Man at first, nobody out. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. There goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. She's trying for third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Runner takes off. On the ground to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Mayer really stood out in this win.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
Mayer getting ready. She's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, Mayer, the next up for the Padres. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. For second home run of the series, it's 3-0. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Mayer getting to start in left, 22 years old, and she's a former Rookie of the Year. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Way high.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as she fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And she couldn't hold back. She's rung up on strikes. Padres go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Two outs, bases are full. Mayer went deep in her most recent game. Out towards left center. He's got it, and that's the third out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Brewers 0. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Hall back to work. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
She swings and fouls one off. Oh, that got away from him, and she's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Runner at first, Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Here's the pitch, runner on the go.
Nope.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Double steal. The other way. And a base hit right there. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Mayer. She's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hudson, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one almost got her. That one fouled off, 2-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Hoskins. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Padres 7 and the Brewers 1. Mayer with some solid production in the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
I really like how she looked in this one. She consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.